Hi there, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft 1.9 Vanilla Survival with me, MG Houseman, and of course, Turbotoolie is still on the server with me. This is a kind of thing that I'm kind of recording while I'm still recording the other one. Another video, if you know what I mean. I'm not exactly like recording both, obviously, because I'm not with Turbotoolie doing his thing. This is a thing that's going to happen kind of after that. Now, while it's still daylight, let me turn around and... can't really see it there, can you? Ta-da! Right, I have started digging down. And you're thinking, why have you started digging down? Well, the thing is, Turbotoolie made a gold farm. Now, a gold farm is where you basically send a lot of pigmen to their death, and you reap the gold nuggets that they drop, and you turn those gold nuggets into gold bars and gold blocks, and then you use that gold for certain things. Mainly for us, it's sort of like with potions to make like glistering melons and things like that. And so, yeah. Well, that one is being done sort of down in the deep dark depths of the Nether. Oh, technically not the deep dark depths of the Nether, because it's actually on top of the Nether, if you remember me saying so before. This one is going to be an overworld sort of gold farm. The idea came to me when I thought, right, hold on a minute. I am sure that I've seen that you can make like gold farms overground. And so I thought, right, let's have a quick look at some videos. Watched a couple of videos, and well, the one that I saw how to make was actually quite good. It's going to be based on the Hermitcraft version, made by, is it Zoomovoid? I think this is 22 blocks across each way. In the middle, actually sort of starting from like this block, I'm going to be making rather large portals. Quite literally a 20 by 20 portal. So it's going to be 20 across, and it will be 20 down. But anyway, right, this is where I am at the moment. I will cut away from here, and I'll bring it back once, well, a lot more has been done. See you soon. Well, hello, welcome back. Here we are. It's... The main bit is now dug out. As you can see, the frame is fitted in. That is 20 by 20. It might not look it. It is a complete square. Now, all I need to do, and I think I may just have enough. To complete this sort of, I guess you could say, main like base sort of frame, if you know what I mean. Because this is going to be like the kind of the outer set of portals. There will be, I'm not going to get too mad, but I'm just going to put another one just inside. Like I say, you've probably seen such as Hermitcraft, and there may be a few others like on YouTube. Please excuse the floating the floating things there. They're just there just for the sake of like light. I'm hoping that this just sort of one gap around the edge is going to be enough, because obviously at the bottom I will need to put trapdoors so that when the pigmen spawn, then obviously they will walk towards the middle, which is what I want them to do. But that's the progress update for now. That is, I don't got to excuse the rain. I do apologise. I mean, it only just started, as you can probably tell. So yeah, that's the progress update for now. Next time that I will bring you back is, well, I've got to go and mine some more obsidian, like I say, and so yeah, but like to make the inner frame, if you know what I mean. And once that's done, I'll bring you right back. Righty ho, here we are, back again, and as you can see, well, these things are still here. They're just kind of there to keep things away, if you know what I mean. That's why there's lots of other torches, which, once the portals are lit, I think I said before, then the torches will be removed. Right, as you can see down the bottom there, I've got an extra 2 rings. Right, so what I will do is, as you can see there, I've got 4 stacks of obsidian, because I did that mining thing. And in the end, I'll stick a screenshot up of like what I did. You know, I basically set up a beacon so that I could mine it a lot faster. I got 4 stacks in the sake of, it seemed quite a long time, but it was probably only half an hour, maybe, something like that. So, right, what I want to do now is basically start going boom, ba-dum, ba-boom, ba-dum. Sorry if you hear the keyboard. I noticed, I was listening back to some recordings and... is that... oh! I jumped too far. I was just trying to see if that was level with that. So rather than do that, what I will do is just jump across like so, and let's just there's not much point in, although actually let me see, so boop, boop. I think I'll need to go 1 and just 1 more, and that I've got no other blocks to practice with, you know what I mean. That is the main problem. Actually, no, I do need to go up 1 block, I can see now. Up 1 block. And, having that block there is going to be a bit of a pain. And so, right, let's carry on along here. But yeah, you can basically see what's, well, what's happening and the way it's going to happen. And so, yeah, I will, right, that's that one. Because, like I said, there's a 2 block gap in between. So, yeah. Right, obviously I'll continue with this and I'll bring you back. Actually, I think I've gone a block too far, haven't I? Ha! I'll fix that and then bring you back once this is all complete. Right then, finally finished. I managed to trim off that odd block that was sticking out. And... oh, I don't know what happened to my voice then. And there we go. That is basically it. Those are the 3 frames. Well, I should say 3 frames. I mean, technically you've sort of got 1 there, 1 there. There are like 4 sort of sides But I guess, yeah, the frames aren't there really. I mean, but yeah, there we go. That will be a total of 12 portals. Now you might think, man, only 12 portals. Apparently, now this is like what I've read. The bigger the portal, the sort of more chance of things spawning, if you know what I mean. The more chance of the pigmen spawning and coming through. Mainly, I think, because, well, when you look at it, let's go well, not all the way to the bottom, but just to here. Look, if you look, you've got such a long, well, I guess we could just literally walk across it. You've got such a long way that way, the same distance that way. You've got a slightly shorter one there and a slightly shorter one there. Let's see if I can do the old parkour. Have I got? Oh yeah, I've got some dirt blocks just in case I get stuck in the middle or something. I've still got that block and another block there just to get it, but I haven't got anything in the middle. Anyway, so have you ever seen so much obsidian in such a structure? Yes. Anyway, oh, by the way, you can probably see those two really tall, like, poles, I guess, of stone. That was when me and Turbotoolie jumped off the top and we used our wings to glide to see how far we could go. I think I managed something like 1,000 blocks. Did I mention that before in another video? Don't think I did. I may have cut it out. Anyway, enough babbling. So yeah, this is where I'm at the moment. The 3 frames have been now completed. The problem is I kind of want to get rid of this. Well, basically though, the next stage now is to dig down a bit more. You might think, oh my god, why didn't you do that before? I wanted to get these done first, really, because this was a pretty big task in a way. When you look, I've only got half a stack left. If you remember, I had 4 stacks to begin with. It takes a lot of obsidian, so this is why it's probably best to leave the last bit till last. Right, the next time you join me, I will have dug out the bottom bit here and, well, added a load of trapdoors to the frames. So, see you in a while. Okay, here we are. As you can see, there's my lovely golden beacon, which I set up mainly for mining out the bottom bit. I think I mentioned it in the previous part. Right, well, here we go. Ta-da! It is all set up, lit up, and functioning fine. With big thanks to Turbotoolie for sorting out a few little problems, mainly with the thingy-bobs, yeah, the hoppers, because things weren't quite working properly. I'd placed a few hoppers a little skew-if, and yeah, so we sorted that for me. That's all working fine and dandy. At the moment, he's helping to put down some ice blocks. I went to the ice biome with my my old and now broken iron pick with silk touch. Anyway, I came back. All I could manage was the thingy-me-bob. Hang on, what's he going to do? Because all I could manage really was 12 stacks of that, the compressed ice. And so, yeah, and because I said about which portal for packed ice, the one you made a path to all the way through the Nether. through the fortress thing. Anyway, so if I get about there, then what I can do is throw that over to him, and yeah, it would hopefully pick that up. I'll probably drop down there into a thingamoo. Oh no, he's got it, right. Yeah, like I say, he's helping to put down the pactoids, well, whatever. Because obviously the pigmen are dropping down. You can probably see there that it's functioning. Out there, you can see some more that have like come through the portal there, and basically what happens is they drop down there. I was kind of hoping that they would sort of slide. I think what he might do is put maybe another line of ice there, so that they basically slide and like go into the water. Then when they come down, the cactuses here will well, kill them eventually. Obviously, it's quite a slow and painful death for the poor things. But the thing is, this one's a bit short for some reason. I don't know what's happened to that one. As you can see there are the trapdoors. If you can see there through the trapdoors there. I'm not sure if I've placed them properly, because when the pigmen spawn through, they don't seem to like walk in the middle that immediately, I guess you could say, that quickly. But yeah, so there's that. Then, as I say, thanks to Turbotoolie sorting the hoppers out, all the drops and that come down here. What's this? If you use snowballs, you can throw on at the pigmen. That's the thing. That's kind of something I was thinking about. Apparently, you can like use snow golems, and that kind of helps them to like drop off the portals. But as you can see, yeah, we've got some of the swords now. We've got a bunch of the rotten flesh there, which let's just put across there, because obviously the rotten flesh is the thing you most collect. So, right, yeah, that's where I will leave it. It's based on a sort of a general design. Yeah, that's it. It's sort of working quite a bit better now. Like I say, thanks to this sort of optimization from Turbotoolie there of it. I mean, I'd literally pretty much like done all this myself, dug it all out and whatever. I've built all this myself and whatever. It's been my first proper big major job, I will admit, because can I punch him? No, he's well, he's right there, but for some reason you can't actually like punch, because the portal acts as a kind of force field, which is a bit strange. Anyway, yeah, that is where I will leave this episode. As you can see, that's how it works. We've got alternating cactuses going through there, and I'm now stuck. Anyway, there's Turbotoolie. Thank you, Turbotoolie. And yeah, so like I say, if you've liked this project, then please give the video a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this kind of thing, where I will actually take on more projects if I can, you know, on my own, and then get Turbotoolie to help fix it for me. But if you'd like to see that, then please subscribe, and you'll be notified when I upload videos like that in the future. But for now, I shall bid you adieu and say goodbye.